On Friday, President Joe Biden delivered remarks on the economy in Hagerstown, Maryland. Biden knocked Republicans for their proposed economic plans. He cited a CNN report titled, quote, "Republicans called Biden's infrastructure program socialism. Then they asked for money." Biden joked, quote, "I didn't know there were that many socialist Republicans." The president warned that if Republicans take control of Congress, quote, "every kitchen table cost is going to go up, not down." Americans saw inflation spike to a 40-year high over the summer, and the most recent CPI report showed U.S. annual inflation stands at 8.3%.
Now, when it comes to taxes, if Republicans get their way, they're going to get rid of the corporate minimum tax. I'm not talking about getting rid of your taxes, but the corporate minimum tax. The biggest corporations can go back to paying zero in federal income tax. These are facts. Check them out. And folks, it's not just the Inflation Reduction Act. They're coming after your Social Security and Medicare as well. I know that sounds bizarre, but look it up. Senator in charge of electing Republicans in the U.S. Senate this year has proposed a plan to put Social Security and Medicare on the chopping block every 5 years. That means every 5 years, Congress is going to have to vote to either cut, reduce, completely eliminate, or vote for Medicare and Social Security again. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think? But that's not enough. You've been paying into Social Security and Medicare since you started working when you were 16 years old. And then there's a senator from Wisconsin, Ron Johnson. He thinks waiting 5 years is too long. And he says Social Security and Medicare should be in the chopping block every single year. If Congress doesn't vote to keep it, it goes away. Affirmative vote to keep it. You know the games that can be played in Congress, from everything from the dealing with needing 60 votes in the Senate and so on. It's not just Social Security and Medicare. He wants to put everything on the federal budget. Veterans benefits would have to come up every single year. It's not just this morning. I saw there's a report. You guys can, as they say, as my grandkids say, Google it. But a report that came out, CNN, it says, Republicans call Biden infrastructure program socialism. And then they ask for the money. And it goes through all of Republicans, the most conservative Republicans, who call it socialism, and how they're asking for it. A guy named Paul Gosar, he's written 3 separate letters to the administration asking for projects in his district. He says they'd enhance the quality of life, they'd ease congestion, boost the economy. Voted against it, says it's all socialism. Go down the list. Kentucky Representative Andy Barr, the biggest socialist agenda. 3 different projects he wants, citing the importance of the safety and growth of his district. Rand Paul, I can go down the list, look it up. Socialism. I didn't know there were that many socialist Republicans. Think about it. I'm serious. Let's get serious about taking care of ordinary people, regular people like I grew up. Folks, look, you can't make this stuff up. You got to say, and I got to say, I was surprised to see so many socialists in the Republican caucus. And folks, here's the bottom line. If Republicans take control of the Congress, these historic victories we just won for the American people are going to be taken away. Every kitchen table cost is going to go up, not down.